What's up, y'all? I thought I'd do a quick little live this morning on what I've got going on in the shop today. Towards the end of the week, so we got all kinds of jazz in here and lots of pieces. So I'm gonna do some camera flipping here and see if I can show you guys what we got going on. So come back here and final assembly first and flip this camera over. So we got lots of painted pieces that need to get out. Obviously we paint tons of furniture. So yeah, we're gonna work on a lot of stuff this weekend. So we gotta put all the gold in here on the Dorothy Draper, so I have to do a lot of our painting that we do along here to finish this thing up. Get this out of here. This piece is beautiful. You see, obviously we got nice cherry drawers. People love this stuff. Got big, tall secretaries that we've modded and made into something that's a little taller for our customer. We have big china cabinets that need to go out that we've done modifications to. So these are, this is an R-way piece. It's beautiful. We put our hardware on here that is inspired by Landstrom. So pretty nice. So yeah, Manuel does a great job putting that stuff together. It's a beautiful ruby color. Got the big, nice gloss that everybody loves. So this is a cabinet that came back. So a couple of years back, I tried to outsource some of my furniture making to some other people, and the quality of the piece was terrible. I'll take you over to the wood shop real quick and I'll show you. Yeah, what a cluster that was. So come back in our wood shop over here. Got a lot of learning when you've been in business for a while. You kind of learn what works and what doesn't. And this is the actual cabinet. Kind of show you what we're dealing with. So you can see all of the frickin' holes that we're putting here. And you can see it just tore out. It completely tore out. It used these bloom plates that have the rubber deals in them that you can kind of see them right here. See that little rubber thing? Just complete garbage. So yeah, all these things blew out. The doors fell off the cabinet. It's quite embarrassing. You could see that what they wanted to do is they basically put all these holes in here, which makes these things look cheap. It makes the stuff look like a kitchen cabinet or a bathroom cabinet. It makes it look like it came from a closet company as opposed to a piece of fine furniture, which is what we sell. Anyway, so I was really, really disappointed in the situation. So we made the customer a brand new piece of furniture and sent it out. But you can, again, see these cheap plastic things. They don't hold screws very well. And they're supposed to kind of swell as you run that screw in there, and they don't work good at all. So I was real pissed off about that. And anyway, that's an expensive mistake to learn, especially when you have to go all the way to New York. So anyway, in here we got more of our Emily tall boys. No one makes a tall boy really these days. So this is sometimes known as a gentleman's chest. So I'll show you what that thing's gonna look like. Everything in here is all primed. So this cabinet here, I've got to get this thing out ASAP. So I'm actually going to be sanding today to get that thing done. So you got a nice little pineapple top that goes on there. But that Emily Tallboy, I'll run over here real quick and I'll show you kind of what the finished product on that thing looks like. Oh hell, it's already been wrapped up. Never mind. It's wrapped and ready to go. So anyway, back to that cabinet I was showing you before. You can see that these are those bloom hinges. And those little rubber deals set right here, and the whole thing just blows out. It's terrible. So anyway, don't use those things. It's a quick tip. It costs you a lot of money. You see it's got that rectangular place where the screw's supposed to go, and yeah, it was all kinds of bad. So anyway, run back over here, back to the paint shop. You can see we're painting up some of these. This is a custom vanity we're building for a client. It's kind of built like basically like a cabinet. So I get that thing all put together probably this weekend. And of course, we got some more of these nice ruby painted pieces that everyone seems to love. This thing is painted the wrong color, so we got to paint it Chantilly lace, which is kind of a white color. So we're going to work on that. You can see all of the fretwork that we make here. We've got to take all that stuff and repaint it. But yeah, the Crow paints all kinds of things. Paints chairs. So this is part of that vanity. It's all these white pieces. These actually got painted the right color, which is nice. But anyway, look inside of our little controlled room in here, see if we have anything going on in here. So this is one of our Athens Greek key pieces. So it's painted correctly. This is that same cabinet I was showing you guys before. This is our kind of our famous Zane Credenza. This is one of our money makers, but you can see just how glossy and shiny it is. And people just love this stuff. They absolutely love it. And that's what you need. You need a bread and butter. See just the beautiful shine that goes on these things. You need bread and butter pieces to help sustain your business. You can't just do one-off shit all the time because it's very hard to hit home runs. So you need to have a couple pieces that are, like I said, stock bread and butter pieces, and that'll keep you in business when things are slow or when it doesn't seem like you can find that custom work. So anyway, really nice looking stuff. Our painter does a good job. Anyway, come back in here, go back to the wood shop. And come in here, let's see here. So this is a custom faux bamboo desk that I built for a client, and I gotta help her pick hardware so we can get this thing out of here. You see it's pretty sick looking. We're gonna start selling these. And yeah, people really like them. People love faux bamboo furniture, but it's an executive style desk. So it's meant to be sat at both sides. It doesn't have a back on it. And anyway, it's a very nice looking piece. Over here we've got, this is a 100-inch Zane Credenza, what I just showed you. Pretty awesome. We make a lot of these. They're, like I said, bread and butter work. Run back in here, we got our final assembly department. Excuse me, our sanding department. We don't have a ton of stuff to sand right now, which is kind of nice. I got to work on this weekend because I need to get it out because it's late. So I will be sanding like a mofo this weekend. But you can see that we tint our primers, right? And we do it for two reasons. One reason is to get rid of old paint, and two, because it makes it easier for getting colors to get the true color that you want. So another Zane Credenza, like I said, I'm always talking about these bread and butter cabinets. You can kind of see what it looks like. Build everything out of MDO plywood, which people look at this and go, is that MDF? Like, no, it's MDO. You can see all the plywood, but it's epoxy resin together, and it is almost waterproof. So it's a very, very good product. We use it for all kinds of things. Then in here, when you have a paint company, paint fails. It happens, you know, so we got to strip all these down, and we'll get them repainted for a customer. She actually had these for, I think, well over a year. And anyway, fails happen. It's part of being in business. So anyway, that's kind of all I got for this live this morning. Just thought that I would kind of show you guys what we have going on for the weekend and what I got to do. I've also got a new cabinet, which I'll show you real quick, that I got to build. This is a custom, it's actually a small faux bamboo china cabinet, which I got drawn right here. I'll turn this around. So here, you can see our ISO view, and it's this thing's gonna be about 8 feet tall. It's quite narrow, but it goes into a kitchen. And it's gonna go in the kitchen, and the house is gorgeous. It overlooks the New Jersey, whatever, the Atlantic Ocean there. So anyway, very simple cabinet, but super custom, and it's very good money. People love this kind of stuff. So anyhow, I hope everyone has a good weekend. I've got to get to work and make some money.